Oh my God. Okay. Hi guys, it's Belqui, and I am so excited today because I am sharing with you a Latin recipe that I specifically chose from FamiliaKitchen.com. Now, what is FamiliaKitchen.com? This is a website that's all about celebrating authentic abuela cooking. That means grandma's cooking from all Spanish-speaking countries that we come from to help us cook our way home. They asked me if I could publish my arepitas de yuca, you know, the yuca fritters, on their website, and then invited me to choose any of their family recipes to give it a whirl at Belqui's twist. Even though I went through hundreds, and trust me, it was a really hard process of those traditional recipes they're sharing, this one really called out to me. And it's Lisa's Pamanian Pollo Guisado with spaghetti. And what was really incredible about this recipe is the fact that it reminded me of Dominican recipes because it has the Pollo Guisado and the spaghetti in one recipe, like literally together. And the fact that the seasoning is completely different. So I was wowed. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, I must give it a try. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Lisa's Pollo Guisado con espaguetis from Panama. So let's get ready, let's do it. Now let's start by marinating our chicken. I must note that I went with chicken breasts cut in about 1 to 1.5 inch in size. Then I proceeded to add white vinegar, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, culantro y achiote, and salt and pepper to taste. Now I gave it a good stir and then I refrigerated it for about 1 hour. Now that my chicken is marinated, I'm going to go ahead and chop up all the vegetables and all the other ingredients I will be placing in my little containers, you know, that I love, just so that I have them ready and on hand for cooking. I decided to go with my wok because I love my wok and I know that I can totally cook in this and it won't be a big issue. But I'm adding grapeseed oil, which is what's interesting because it's completely different from my Dominican cooking, right? We go with corn oil, but this is grapeseed oil. And because I already had the wok nice and warm, I think it would just take like couple seconds to heat up that oil, and I can already feel it. And if you're a cook like me, you know, you just kind of put your hand over the skillet or whatever pot you're cooking in and you can tell if it's ready, and I think it's ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the chicken. Woohoo! And of course, hopefully I don't burn myself. There we go. There's the chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and cook the chicken until it's cooked on both sides and it has a nice coloring to it. Ooh, this is beautiful, you guys. I am excited. Okay, so the chicken has color on both sides. And I'm going to remove it to this baking dish. I'm gonna lower the heat so I don't burn my house down. But look how pretty this looks. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Okay. I am totally loving this, and this is an adventure because, you know, this is not the way we cook it in DR, so it's wonderful to try something completely different. And remember, you just go to FamiliaKitchen.com and you can not just find this recipe, but you can find a ton of recipes from all over Latin America. So this is gonna be fun. Now, the next step is going to be adding some veggies. I'm going to add a smidge more oil, and then we're starting off with onion. Woohoo, that sounds amazing, and I love it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the onions and celery, garlic. Ooh, smells amazing. I just wanna give it a whirl just because that's how I like to cook. Giving it a whirl. So right now I'm just gonna give it like a minute or so. I'm waiting to be able to smell the garlic and the ajis and the onions that are like cooking. So I would say a minute because we don't want to burn the garlic. You know, burnt garlic is not so great. So I am almost done, and you can kind of see already there's a browning, and then the little bit that was burning at the bottom of the wok, you can see it's already gone. And then that has all the sazon, right, from the chicken. going into these vegetables right now. So it's gonna be, oh my God, it's gonna be absolutely perfect. I'm gonna add the ajis also. Now these are sweet peppers, and you can find them in your grocery store. And they're like, in my grocery store, I found them as mini sweet peppers in a pack that has different colors, but it's beautiful. Just look at that. Oh, I love it. And I think that we are ready for the next step. Let's add the tomato paste, this beautiful tomato paste right here. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. So I'm gonna let that tomato paste cook down and brown these vegetables. And believe it or not, I've never cooked this before. This is my first whirl at it, but I think I understand the recipe. So that means that the recipes are super simple to make, actually. I think that I would certainly not be afraid to tackle this because so far it's been perfect. And you see it's a lot of ingredients, but it's really just putting them out and then you're good to go. Well, the next step is going to be to add the chicken. I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do right now. Let me see. Yes. Let me see. The paste. That's tomato cooked until brown. Okay, so now I'm going to add the chicken. I'm making sure I don't mess it up because I want this to be perfect. I'm adding the chicken. I am adding the tomato sauce. Oh my God, this is something else, guys. I am so excited. So I'm adding the tomato sauce. Here I am adding sazon, that means the culantro y achiote. And I am adding water. Ooh, look at that. Look how beautiful this looks. It reminds me so much of our own Pollo Guisado, which is wonderful. And I know just by the smell of this that it's going to be absolutely perfect. Okay, so now that I've added that and I've gotten myself, you can come back up to me because I am completely splattered and dirty. I'm going to add the olives. And I went with not salad olives. Actually, I went with manzanillo olives because I figured those are the ones that I like. I'm going to add bay leaves, and bay leaves give food such an amazing flavor. And oregano. Here we go with the oregano. Oh wow, this is amazing. I'm so excited about it. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna just give it another little whirl here. And then we have some paprika. Gosh, no joke. This is absolutely no joke. It's beautiful. Some turmeric. You know it's probably gonna be nice and spicy from what I'm seeing with all these ingredients. Oh wow, here we go. And I left a little bit of the juice with the olives, so the olive juice is right in there with the olives. Let's just give it a nice stir. We're going to bring, actually I wanna put in, I don't wanna forget this, the whole habanero is going in there. Oh, and then I'm gonna lower the heat, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for about 30 minutes until that chicken is cooked all the way through. But it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, it looks amazing. And I'm sweating because I'm like, this is not my recipe. So I'm like all stressed out because I want it to be good. But yes, so this recipe, like I said earlier, and many, many more from a bunch of different Latin countries, you're gonna find in familiakitchen.com. And I'm also gonna put the link down in the description. I'm gonna put it in the video. So you cannot miss going to this website to get your fix, to go back home if that's what you want to do, if you're a Latina or Latino and you're missing your comfort food from your country. Like, that's where you want to go. You want to go there and get your food and your recipes because they're as authentic as they're going to get, because they make sure that they curate that. And they also have an amazing store. So the store carries very, very carefully selected products from Latin America. So I think you're gonna be really happy. So right now, I'm just gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes and then we're gonna continue cooking on. Ta-da! And the chicken looks amazing, and it has been cooking for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, you can go ahead and cook the spaghetti. So I did the spaghetti as the package directions. It's about 11 minutes, but of course you want to bring the water to a boil, add a little salt, all that stuff. So now the spaghetti is ready, and I am supposed to be adding the spaghetti to this pot right now. So I can't wait to try it. So I'm adding all the spaghetti in here, and it already looks amazing. I wish you could smell it because I keep saying it, but I say that about anything that smells delicious, which this is one of them. Oh my God, look at that. It's beautiful. And I just love that the spaghetti's not super drenched at all. It just has the right amount of sauce. And I'm gonna go ahead and serve myself a little bit, and I'm gonna give it a try. And oh wow, the ají habanero is still right there intact. So hopefully I'm not gonna burn my mouth. I have no idea if this is gonna be super hot or not, but I'm excited to give it a try. I already have my plate ready here. Okay, Belqui, don't be so glotona. Okay, here we go. And got it. Okay, here, let me shut this off so I don't burn myself. And of course, I've got a ton of sauce all over myself because I always forget to wear an apron, which means I'm probably gonna have to start my own like clothing line, make my own aprons, and maybe that will make me excited and remember to use one. And here we go. I'm going to take a bite of this chicken first. Here we go. Like I said, I used chicken breast. Tastes delicious. I thought it was gonna be like super spicy, but it's not. It's actually super flavorful. And it's very hot. Oh my God. Okay. This is rivaling my Dominican one, okay? It's a real rival. So this is something I'm gonna be making again. I guarantee that if you make this, you will continue to make it again. Remember, familiakitchen.com, and this is Lisa's Pollo Guisado con spaghetti from Panama. And then you can find a ton of recipes from all over Latin America on their website. So that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm just gonna stuff myself and give some to my husband. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you. It's actually really, really good. There's almost like an Italian taste to this too, which is really interesting. You should try this. Like, really. You wanna try it? Dave.